Well, we had the pleasure today to have Derek Langley, who is, wow, if I start saying all the job you have, all the things you work into it, you're a very busy man, huh?
I'm a busy man, that's for sure.
He's the Vice President of the British Chamber of Commerce. I have to say, because he has a business, is ambient job. Another one is the President of Andalusia Technology Recruitment. What else, Derek? What else?
Keeps me busy.
Keep me very busy indeed.
And I try and play tennis on a Tuesday, and that's about it.
I thought we were saying I'm trying to play rugby on Sunday.
No, too old for that.
No, actually, it's very important to be in the British Commerce really, because you have to do a lot of talking to people, helping about the Brexit. Brexit has scared a lot of people indeed.
For sure, 100%.
That was very scary for everybody.
The British Chamber of Commerce in Spain has been here since 1908, and I happen to look after the Andalusia region, and basically in conjunction with my two businesses, which are basically into recruitment and human resources. So I have two companies here. One is Ambient Jobs,
yes,
and the other is Andalusia Technology Recruitment, based on the Parque Tecnológico up in Malaga, and they've both been here for 13 years, so we're the only recruitment companies in the region.
For recruitment, you mean of technology, of grabbing people to other work?
For sure. So the two brands, one is Andalusia Technology for IT recruitment, and Ambient Jobs is a general recruitment company which covers from Gibraltar up to Malaga.
Nice.
So we cover the 360 degree. The Chamber of Commerce, of course, which I'm involved in, has about 50 members in the region, large and small. In Spain, we have about 450 members, the largest companies. And we work with the British Consulate, the British Embassy, the Ambassador, everything works. But in particular in Spain, the job market is getting better.
Yes.
But in Andalusia, which is slightly different, we have a different type of demographic here. If you take the technology park in Malaga, there are 700 technology companies there, just in one go.
Wow,
and if you take the strip between Gibraltar and Malaga, we have autonomos, SMEs, very small businesses, and some large businesses as well. And it's always been a problem to find good talent. Talent is the problem. But we managed to find good people. We have very, very refined processes. It's not easy to go to an employer who's looking for people and find a good person.
You're right.
But if you have a process and you've been doing it for a long time, and you happen to have 2,000 CVs in your bag, then the job becomes easier. But it's a people business, and people are fragile.
Yeah.
They die, they don't turn up for interviews, they have accidents, or they leave. So the interview process is extremely important. So this is a people business. And the coast works on people. It works on networking, it works on contacts. And very often people seem to forget that. So in these environments, it's very important who you know, basically, and your reputation.
It's true. It's very important what you say. The people you know and the reputation, because it's like we say, it's a lot of smoke around on businesses, and a lot of false talking and things that are not true.
100%.
We have to be very careful.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm saying to everybody, very careful, even as a lawyer, as a business, everything, and people coming up on the internet saying things, they have to be very careful.
Very careful.
That's why they have to contact people who already, like you say, been a long time here, working and helping.
Yeah. What we've seen, you picked up on Brexit before.
Yes, indeed.
And you know, the Chamber of Commerce has got its own opinion and view on that, as it has on Catalonia. Okay, because we're a one-stop shop for companies coming into Spain.
Yes.
But basically, we see in our technology business a number of UK companies now moving to Malaga.
Yes.
Okay,
indeed.
so a number of companies are moving out of the UK.
Yes.
Malaga is a great technology centre, and we're seeing a movement there. We're also seeing a movement of most European nationalities coming into Malaga, which didn't happen 2 years ago.
Why do you think they come to Malaga more?
Because Malaga, well, first of all, there's a very good university in Malaga. Secondly, there are jobs, which are not easy to find, but there are jobs there. Thirdly, the lifestyle. So people come for lifestyle. The climate, the lower cost compared to Germany or France or the UK.
That's true.
And companies set up here because obviously it's a lower cost, and it's the ability to attract talent.
Indeed.
So I think it's important. So the market has changed. The economy in Spain is slightly moving up now. it's reasonably positive, apart from the other political problems that are going on, and it's an attractive place to be. So there's a lot going, and the location of Malaga, for example, to the UK and to other European centres is extremely important.
It is.
And the rail link to Madrid on the AVE, things work.
We're very well connected.
We're extremely well connected, and that's important if you've got a business, you're setting up a business, and you're trying to employ staff.
Exactly.
Because staff want to go somewhere where it's accessible, and that's basically what we do.
Well, plus, while we're in the middle of Marbella,
Sure.
we like 1 hour. Well, we are 1 hour from Gibraltar.
Yeah, 1 hour, and then from Malaga Airport, it's a good. It's sort of.
We're in the middle. I would say.
It's sort of equidistant. You know, there are certain differences between other parts of Europe.
Yeah.
A siesta, which I've never heard of.
Yeah,
I've worked in 8 countries and we don't do siestas.
Siesta, you don't know.
So, you know, these things for me sort of stop working life. Yeah?
Yes, indeed.
But the important thing is to recognise good talent, and for companies to retain the talent and train them and have a long-term approach. Some years ago it was a very short-term type of business environment here.
Indeed.
But now it's a more serious environment. There's funding, there's money around, and it's looking extremely positive. And normally recruitment is a very good barometer of what's going on in the country. And over the last 2 years, our levels have gone up quite considerably.
So can I go back against, like I say, Brexit? Things are coming on to what is going to happen in reality. We already know. But we can say they don't have to be so afraid about it. Living here, I mean.
Well, I mean, if it's British people living here, they're on the British Embassy website. The ambassador Simon Manley makes statements every few days, and he's also an honorary member of the Chamber of Commerce. But basically, we see there's a lot of hot air. There's a lot of uncertainty. But the key things to us are the fact that whoever they are want to make sure that people have safe passage for their jobs and their pensions, the right to work within other countries, and healthcare. These are the main things.
That's the main thing.
And those are the things that are being addressed at the moment. I personally think that it's going to take a little bit longer than we think.
I think so too.
As far as the UK is concerned, which has always been a strong economy, I think eventually everything will be fine.
Yes.
But there's pain before the pleasure at the end of it. And I think at the moment it's very, very much up in the air. And a lot of people we speak to in the chamber are actually quite positive about what's going on. And if you're a businessman and there's an eruption in the economy, you look upon that as an opportunity. And a lot of people see, you know, opportunities in what's going on. So for me, it's a positive thing, although I personally disagreed with what happened, but so did most people. But at the end of the day, what's done is done, and you have to go forward and you have to do it. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of movement now of people moving around Europe looking for jobs, which was slower than before. And as long as the borders are open, we have a very, very, very easy way to go.
I've seen people even though from England, from Ireland, Scotland, from all over the world, still buying houses around here. So I think the Brexit in England is not going to stop in that sense. People still kind of come for vacations, still kind of invest here.
For, you know, for Northern Europeans and the UK people and these sort, this is an accessible place to be. The prices are a lot cheaper than in their home countries. Everything seems to work quite well. The healthcare system is good.
That's the part that everybody's afraid of healthcare. That's the part. That we have a very good healthcare.
We have a very good healthcare system here. And at the end of the day, I don't see a stop of people flowing into Spain to retire or reside or buy properties. I think that will continue.
I believe so.
And certainly in the Marbella area at the top level, there's big properties and big money there. But generally, there is a lot of movement going on. And if you talk to the foreign exchange companies, which are members of our chamber, all of them, you see that there's a lot of activity going on at the moment.
I see it.
I think it's positive. I don't see a negative approach. The members of the Chamber of Commerce from all different businesses have got a very strong positive
point of view
opinion. You were at my event yesterday. You saw a different.
That's what I'm going to talk about. The network. We see the network. People still coming to business or from themselves.
For sure.
They didn't look about that side of Brexit to be afraid. I know people in a certain age are here leaving. They worry about national social security and the same of the healthcare. That's the most they worry about for the good health of it.
But basically, you know, it's all to do with jobs. So if you move to a foreign country, you have to find a job.
And everything follows up.
That's why we're busy.
That's why.
That's our business. We take it extremely seriously. And if I interview somebody, I try to be very gentle with them. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we have to provide a service to the client. Clients have got very big expectations, and so they should.
Can I ask you what business normally you touch on the technology, but what exactly what business are looking, what type of work?
Businesses for ambient jobs, which is, I call it my general agency. There's a lot of 50% of our business is in sales and marketing, recruitment. The rest is customer services, back office type services as well, accounting, lawyers, everything that makes a business run basically. And there's quite a lot of activity in that.
That's fantastic. I used to have, well, we're still going to have, we have Alex Raffa, we've been having special sections on the radio and here on television. And I've seen they're growing up.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, like I recommend, they have to be careful, the lawyers. That's another thing around here because he has a lot of story. That's why we push that section, the lawyers. The great thing is how the people, they start connecting and realizing they have to look for the real ones, the one who has authority, the one who has the permission. And plus, he's touching Spanish lawyers too.
Yeah. Alex actually is part of my committee for the Chamber of Commerce. So we know each other very well, but it's very true what you say. It's also the same as recruitment, because you know, if a company comes to me looking for staff, it's a serious business.
Indeed.
We don't do it for free. We do it for a fee, and we work hard, and we want people to stay in the job, and we build client relationships, which is extremely important. But it's a matter of trust, and there were a few years ago bad vibes about Marbella in particular. But we cover a bigger area. So my other company covers Europe, Middle East and Africa, which is a much bigger space. But in this area in particular, things are quiet now. It's quite positive. But you know, at the end of the day, you have to choose your partners carefully and do your due diligence, as with everything. Otherwise, you will get stung at some stage.
Exactly. That's why I applaud him. What I start seeing is getting Spanish lawyers, lawyers, bufetes, important ones. I think that's the best thing you have to do. Look, that's why we encourage everybody here, Marbella Life Style, that you have to go to the people, the professional. Don't go to the one who is posting in Facebook, I am doing this, under that, because it's a lot of...
Well, as I say, my companies have been here for 13 years.
So that's why people...
So we know what we're doing, we've been around, and we know the market.
That's why that people, some people they don't know. You see, not everybody find out everything, because it's even though we're a big world, but it's a small world. And like I said, they go for internet, but they have to look to the right ones.
For sure.
But can we mention again the name of the company?
Ambient Jobs and Andalusia Technology Recruitment.
So anybody who needs that help, they just have to contact you, and they will find out any business coming down here. They need anything, any help in other sense.
We deal with start-up businesses.
Exactly,
start-up. So that's important.
And as a British Commerce, the same thing. You can help other people to come in the business.
Correct.
Or people ever. I think it's fantastic to have somebody who can help in a sense. And it's great the networking you do, really. I enjoy very much the networking, because that's the way to meet more people.
Well, our Christmas lunch is December the 14th at Last Saturday, so you're more than welcome.
I'm already on it, December 14th for sure. So anybody wants to come, they can come, right? If they want to join,
if they contact us and they want to join the chamber,
exactly, to find out how this is it, and know the people. I think.
And anybody wants to know about recruitment and human resources and the way it works down here, they can contact us directly.
And they can find out how it is and how it works.
Find out how, and we give them an impartial view of what's going on, and then they can make their own decision from that.
I think it's fantastic that way. It has to be that way. We have to be open.
For sure. It's 100% has to be open. There can't be any secrets. It's you know, everything is what goes round comes round. So it's very, very important, as they say.
We know each other already in this world.
100%.
And now you all know. If you didn't know Derek Lindley, now you know. Indeed. Thank you very much for being here, Derek. It's been a pleasure too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
We have a special guest today, and I think she's so special because she's a young lady who is professional and host riding. She's Marta Mesa del Peral, and she's winning so many medals, Diane, and she's going to the Spanish jumping of junior. So imagine so, and plus she's keep going and going forward, and she's here from Marbella. Hey, it's not only rugby, football, and etc. We have somebody very special here. And I have to say one quote that supports sports in all senses. But first, Marta, tell the experience how you started loving. Well, everybody loves animals or horses or cat, but when you tell your mother, I want a horse, what she did? I imagine so.
Well, I started my experience. I started school. We had a farm there, and you start, well, typical. You walk with the ponies and start riding. But then when we found I could improve more, we went to Stepona. There's a nice club there, and we started riding there. But they start the thing in San Pedro in the roads. So we need to move to Hipódromo because there was so many traffic jam and everything.
Imagine so.
So we decided to move to Hipódromo, and I have been there for 8 years.
8 years, wow.
And I started riding with the ponies, classes, ponies and everything. And then, well, my teacher, like Samuel Oliva and Raúl, they decide that I need a horse.
You need to move forward, no? They saw you're going to be a great Amazon, no? Like they say, right?
So we decided to buy my mare that I have now.
Yeah.
That's called Zobia Bella.
How's his name? Fobia Bella?
Zobia Bella.
Fobia Bella, that's a cool name. I like that one.
And also now, there's a year ago, we bought a stallion called Gainsbourg DC. So yes,
beautiful.
We have now 2 horses, and actually we're improving a lot with both of them. So I'm really happy.
Because one has to be younger than the other one, I suppose. So now one is younger than the other one, and one has to teach to the other horse. That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, you see, I'm finding about horses. That's cool. So, well, what is the step? Because you started. Which was your first medal or your first championship? Which one was the first?
Well, my first championship medal was the team medal. We got gold 4 years ago in the Spanish championship. We got the team gold medal, and I was 13 years old. No, 12 years old.
12 years old.
Yeah.
You were 12 years old. That was the first time you got. Can I ask how old are you?
I'm 16 now.
Oh wow! Just wait to see this young lady. She maybe goes to the Olympics, like I say, very soon. But actually, what is it taking care of? Because you had to have a big responsibility too, right? Because people, I like you to tell to ladies or young ladies who are coming up, they're saying to the mother, I want a horse, I want to jump, I want to do the horse riding. It's a big responsibility you have to have too, right?
Yes, the animal depends on you. So if you don't care enough, or I'm not going to say they're going to die, but it's better if you look after them and try to get the best to them, same as you want the best on the arena. So it's really difficult to combine all things to try to make the things correctly and try to do your best.
And doing the best, what was the last competition? What was?
We went, the last competition, it was Sevilla.
And how you did? How you did in Sevilla?
Yeah, I was first.
Oh, wow.
And it was last weekend.
Yes.
So I'm really happy. And this weekend we're going to Madrid. And we're doing the Princess Cup.
Wow.
So,
wow. Yes. Hey, Marbella has to be proud, huh? They're going there to get the Princess Cup to see if we bring it over.
Yeah.
We're going to cross our fingers.
Yes,
We're going to cross our fingers just wait and see. So you had to be very proud. Your mother, your family has to be very proud and support it at the same time. But has to be a big cost of doing all these events because I suppose it's very hard for you all, no? You need sponsors, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, let's get some sponsor, Come on, let's
we
get
need
some
them,
sponsor.
we need them.
You need some sponsors.
Yeah.
Let's see if we have somebody to support and to bring out because, hey, we have somebody from Marbella presenting and getting the cup. Come on, and beautiful young lady too. So then you go to Princess. Well, okay, I'm not going to say nothing. I just can say you came first in Seville. What's the emotion you have? Because when you feel it, and with the horse does feel that emotion?
Yeah, they feel it because, well, I feel her when I start the chorus and when I finished. it's a different feeling. Like people can say I'm crazy or
No, you're
don't
not.
know.
You're not,
But
you're not.
it's an animal, and I have been connected with her like 4 years, 5 years, 4 or 5 years,
You have
6
to
years.
bond with it. You have to bond,
so
exactly.
now we are like in a symbiosis.
Yeah.
So it's, for me, it's another part of my body, or
Your soul, it's like
Yeah.
your soulmate, I would say.
Yeah,
That's why you have to
exactly.
bond, because that's the way, because to control the horse at the same
Yeah.
time, they have to know when you order them to move or how to slow down. If we just want one touch of the, how you call
Yeah.
the rienda, how you say that in English?
The bridles.
The bridles. That's one of them, right?
yeah.
You really, also, because I see in the past they used to slam the horses or whatever, and I think they take out points and everything.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. That
Yeah.
stopped, thanks God, really,
Yeah.
that stopped. So you jump at the same time with the horse and everything.
Yeah.
You do jump, oh boy, that has to be a thrill. So, well, you're going to go to Madrid. We wish you the best of the best, really,
Thank
Marta.
you.
And I hope so if you bring the cup, I hope so you call me so I can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
also,
I will.
I'm gonna cross it. I'm gonna pray. Yes, why not? You
Yeah.
know, but at least I can say you try and you go for it.
Yeah.
And like you say, you take the horse, the lady one, not the
Yeah, the
stallion.
lady one,
The
the lady one,
the lady
yeah.
is fun. I know you're very attached to her. I
Yeah.
can see that.
The best one at the moment.
No, well, keep it in good health
Yeah.
and keep it sweeter and tell every day you love her. And
Yeah.
I bet you she's gonna take you up to the moon. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Thank you, Marta, and thank you
Thank
to be
you.
from Marbella, and I'm proud of you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you much. Well, we had the pleasure of being invited by SIG Marbella to introduce to all of you from our program, Marbella Life Style, Tango restaurant that is in Puerto Banús. But we have somebody very special, Kelly Gundet, who is going to tell us, she's the PA of this tango restaurant and events. So she's going to tell us about, hey, Christmas coming by, so come in. Hello, Kelly. Nice to meet you, sweetheart. Nice to meet you, sweetheart. You have a beautiful place.
Thank you. It's
It is
gorgeous.
pretty.
We did a refurbishment the last year.
It's really
A
beautiful.
little bit more modern, still warm, cozy, a little bit more into families, but also romantic for the couples. And then that was the wife of one of the owners that did for us.
We can go further down to see.
Yes,
We'll
of
check it out.
course.
Let's see what else. Well, I love this place really. Tango is beautiful. The atmosphere actually, and I say it's so typical. Like I say, everybody like the Argentine.
Argentinian, yeah.
Argentina always love.
Yeah.
What's so special Argentina? I always say I know why, but you know.
Obviously, because the steak is amazing.
I imagine so.
And this is something that we're missing here.
And it's in barbecue. Sometimes
Yes.
it's made real.
It's main barbecue, coal wooden barbecue. And we do that in oven, and we also do that in normal parrilla, as we call it.
Oh wow, that sounds delicious.
And they're all Argentinians. The ones that are in the kitchen, they're Argentinians, so they really know what they're doing.
Ooh, they really know then. I love the idea of the decoration is beautiful indeed. It's very nice, cozy at the
Very
same
warm,
time.
and into winter, this is very popular.
It's very popular
So we
indeed.
have our little fireplaces also.
Oh yeah, too right. Oh, that's very.
Winter hasn't started yet. So
Well, that's why everybody's waiting for the winter a little bit, see if it comes
we're
up.
holding on a little bit longer to the summer.
Oh, that's chimichurri, huh?
Yeah,
Right? Ooh, homemade one. Oh
Homemade.
la la.
Everything here is homemade.
Everything's done from scratch.
Scratch. We don't do anything from scratch.
Oh, fantastic! I like that. So actually, how many people work inside?
In the
In the kitchen.
kitchen, we're approximately it's like 7 people.
7 people.
In total, with the waiters and everything, we're around 14, 13.
Wow, that's a lot of people
So we're
working
like-
indeed. That's
well, we
great.
fit a lot
It's a
of
good
people.
service.
Yes.
It's a good service,
Very
and I
good
said taking care
service, yeah.
because you do have at the same time you have. I know you have a privé
Yeah.
for parties. So say somebody wants to do any type of
Yeah, the-
golf or tennis or family or
Birthdays,
anything
you
they want
name
to.
it, or if you just want to have a friend's party to be together for a while. We do the DJs also in the weekends now for the winter.
Oh, that's cool.
So that also helps a little bit.
Yeah.
We have the private area where we can close people in if they want a really executive meeting or
Exactly.
something like that. We also have it. But we're very popular. Upstairs is very popular for the
It is. It is
yeah.
really beautiful. But that's what we've been filming,
Yeah.
and it's lovely. Thank you very much. Really, it's enjoyable very much. But we had to say, Tango's been since what year open?
1993.
That's a lot of
I
years.
still remember it from when I was a kid.
Imagine it is. It is
I
a
was
long
coming.
time. You come. You
Yeah,
come
I
and
was
used to come
coming
here.
here, yeah. When
Oh
I was a
yeah.
kid, I remember the old how it looked like before,
Yeah.
but the quality is still the same.
It's beautiful. I like that atmosphere. Just that we have the fireplace, like we say. But what really, even though it's a specialty, naturally it's the meat. But what is the most that everybody comes and asks for?
The ribeye.
The ribeye,
The
huh?
ribeye or the chuletón. That's
Oh.
kind of like the T-bone.
Delicious.
Yes. Gorgeous, and everybody loves it. There's almost nobody that actually complains.
And everybody likes saying Christmas. Some restaurants are closing, some restaurants still open. But you guys gonna be open for Christmas?
We open every
I like the idea.
day
I like the
from
idea.
1:30. So now we do lunch also.
Oh, you do lunch now?
Yeah,
Oh.
we never did that before, but we started seeing you actually do need it because there's not that many restaurants here in the winter.
And it's true. It's not many restaurants in the morning
that
they're
do
open.
both, and especially not this type of restaurant.
You open almost every day, or you close
No,
one day?
we open every day. We
Oh
don't close.
wow, that's nice.
The only day we actually close is the 24th at night.
Oh, has
Christmas
to.
Eve,
Hey,
that's it.
come on. Has
That's
to
it.
be with the family.
We
That's
kinda need to
enough.
be with the family.
You have to relaxing. That's what's true. So then you open every single day in the afternoon lunch. You have for lunch and for the dinner. I like that idea. It's
Kitchen never
cool.
closes, so it's not that we open from 1:30 to 4. We actually open from 1:30 and we're open until 12 o'clock at night.
Oh, that's great. Somebody comes 11. They can have a.
Yeah.
That happens to me a lot. Sometimes I don't find places at 11 o'clock, and I say, "Well, can I have something to
Even
eat?"
if you come 5 minutes before 12 o'clock, we still serve you food.
I gotta grab that one. I gotta take that one on, Kelly. I gotta take that one on.
Oh, it's kind of, this is how we work.
That
And it works.
has
It
to be
works.
that business too, because people they bother to come here. You know, actually, I think that's lovely to do that service. If you can do that, fantastic.
And also what we're doing now, because we know that prices are sometimes an issue. Because here, Puerto Banús, it is an expensive city. So what we've done to do it a little bit better for everyone to be able to come for Christmas and enjoy our steak with the same quality, with the same products, we do not change anything. We set up a menu for 30 euros. And you get a half a bottle of wine per person.
Oh, that's nice, 30
with
years.
water and the refreshments, everything included.
How many people fits here, Kelly?
Well, we can fit in up to 100.
We have somebody who's serving, so we have to excuse him.
We fit up to 100. But to
100.
be comfortable, I would say 90.
90.
Yeah.
Down, no? Down here.
Downstairs. And then we have
upstairs? Upstairs fits
We can fit up to 80.
80.
Yeah.
Sitting down, no, you
Sitting
mean
down,
down.
sitting down, big tables. We changed all the furniture and we do big round tables, and then we set up 7 or 8 of those.
I think that's a lovely
Yeah.
idea, indeed. So the Christmas is around 30 the plate. You say something for Christmas
it's 30
time?
euros.
30 years?
Yeah.
Not bad to
30
come for
euros.
Christmas time. But you open the 31st or you close on 31st?
No, we open. We also have a set menu there. We're still working on it, but the menu is going to be on 75 euros.
Not bad
for-
either. Come
also,
on.
you get your mains, you get your starters, you get your dessert. Obviously, drinks are not included. But that's because everybody likes to drink on Christmas. for 40
Exactly.
years.
We better keep it down, you know.
Keep it
If you
down a
come
little bit.
family, let's enjoy
But
as a family. That's
But
what we have to do.
75 euros. per
Not bad
person.
either. I think that's a great price. 30 for Christmas, any time for.
Then it's out of menu. It's not the typical menu that we have every day. We do a special menu.
You're gonna watch the menu later on. Can we give a little tip and then so? Oh, let's see how the. No, let them see it, right?
Not yet.
Let's let him see it
Let's start
afterwards.
off with the Christmas lunch and dinners first, and then
I will see what happens.
we'll take it from there.
That's it. So we had to say to everybody, come to Tango in
Yeah.
Puerto Banús. It's easy to come in. Well, I see you have a lift, or they can come through the stairs, no,
Exactly.
sweetheart?
Well, the list will be for upstairs.
And the other one,
Directly,
and
this
then
is
the
we have
stairs.
these 2 entrances here.
They have 2 entrances, and the parking is people sometimes ask for the parking.
No.
They have to go to the parking
Yeah,
too.
or you go to the parking spaces. But anyway,
And in
as-
front,
Yeah.
in front of Antonio Bandera Plaza is a
Yes.
parking to people
There's
that don't know.
parking everywhere in the winter.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So just come to Tango, enjoy very much, and have a lovely meal of real Argentine meat. Oh yeah, I love
Hope
it.
to see you soon.
Oh yeah, we will, Kelly. Oh, you will. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you. Bye.
Welcome to Marbella Life Style. This is the agenda for this month. Have fun and don't miss it.